We do have the go-ahead from the O'Connor Foundation to purchase the cover, solar heated cover. But we just don't know if we can coordinate it all getting there and on and everything in time, so.
But you're not nervous about us getting unable to open on Memorial Day?
They're telling us at this point there shouldn't be a problem, so we're just hoping it all falls together. We have a lot of work to do in the next few months in regards to hiring people and so on for working down there, and lifeguards and all that good stuff, so that's the next thing to happen. We have reached out to several towns. We have heard back from Bovina, and we've heard back from Meredith. Right at this point, Meredith has it in discussion of their budget, and the town of Bovina wants a presentation, which they wanted to have tonight. I spoke with Tina, explained to her that we couldn't get there tonight. She understood that, so she was gonna speak with the two councilmen and see if we can arrange a special meeting where I can, myself and Chris can get over there and speak to them, explain and answer their questions and so on. Other than that, everything is going on fairly smoothly.
What other towns are we waiting to hear back from?
We had reached out to Hamden, Meredith, and Bovina. We haven't heard any response at all from Hamden. We are considering a couple other towns. It was suggested that we reach out to South Courtright. At the present, they are working something with Andes, but they might be interested in doing something different. I'm not really sure, only because of other issues, but, and also, the Treadwell area school district, Delaware Academy School District, but again, those towns are involved with their own pool. Franklin has their own pool, and I don't know, whether they're gonna be interested, but that's where we are right at the moment.
Courtright would make a lot of sense to me. I struggle to believe somebody from Bloomville's gonna drive by the pool in Delhi to go to the one in Andes because there's an agreement in place.
Right, well, obviously, the towns that participate, their swimming lessons are included if they participate. So if you have a student in Bloomville who's not participating as part of the pool committee, and they wanna take swimming lessons, they're gonna have to pay for swimming lessons. Anybody that's outside of those towns that don't participate, so that is one advantage, and also you get to serve on the board that oversees the pool, so. We'll see how it all works out. We are gonna reach out to them. I mean, like I said, they do have an agreement now where they bus kids to Andes. One of the pool committee's daughter or granddaughter is a lifeguard over there at Andes from South Courtright, and, she was suggesting that maybe we wanna reach out and see about them coming to Delhi instead, so we're gonna do it.
What's your, not to drag it out into a long discussion on the pool, but one of the other things I was wondering about, how's this gonna compete with swimming lessons at the college? Will that just be a done deal?
There will be no swimming lessons at the college any longer. It'll just be at the Delhi pool.
So we shouldn't have to worry about potential lifeguard candidates being employed by the college over the summer then either?
I mean, if they have them now, but I don't know what they're planning to do in the summer, but, there won't be any they won't be going there for swimming lessons any longer.
Did you renew your lifeguard certification? Thank you, Al.
Yep.
All right, personnel. Anything else?
Just
Just
the
the-
new policy is all.
Okay. Building.
Had Jim DeWitt down to take a look at a few issues here on the building. One is the roof over top of the main entryway out here that I mentioned last month. I don't know about the windows in your office or Maggie's office, if they're functioning properly, but the ones in the clerk's office are not.
You can see through them, but that's about all I can tell you.
Yeah, I don't know if they open or not, but the two windows in Elsa's office need new hardware. We're looking at potentially changing the air conditioner to a different style that wouldn't stick out past the roof and gather water, so that we could probably get that wall fixed. And I also asked him to look into what it would cost to insulate the ceiling out in that area. So at this point, I'm waiting for numbers from Jim on all that.
Well, while you've got Jim down here, why don't you, see if we can get a dollar amount on if we rearrange this room? Like the judge had requested, if we could move things to the end to make a little more seating area. Wouldn't hurt to have him take a look at it, give us an idea what he thinks is wrong.
Absolutely.
All right, any other building issues?
I wanted to put a thank you out, because the ladies of the Omega Delta C and Zeta Delta Tau came to help out with the outside cleanup at the gardens, and they did a really good
That was
job in those 2
Saturday
hours.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know specifically who did it, but it's noticeable.
Elsa led, and I appreciated her guidance, and and the ladies got to work, so.
Good.
Is that what you call it, leading? You crack the whip?
Be careful, we got a new harassment policy.
She did it first.
Let me get you a complaint form, Harold. He'll be needing it.
IT, anything to report? No. Code enforcement, Billy?
Not an awful lot to talk about. 4 permits issued in the month of September. Dale's been out there doing fire inspections and
That reminds me, talk to me afterwards, I got a question from somebody on a permit that they got. I haven't caught up with Dale, so you might see him before I do, but
I'm waiting.
I'll pass on the question. Okay. I guess we're on to monthly reports. Is there a motion to approve the code enforcement officer's September report?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The Justice Court report was the last one done by Kathy Fletcher. She finished out the month and did the final report, and the judge is now trying to remember to call the new one by her right name. How's that going, Richard?
Do I have to answer?
No. It's tough.
Not if you're here as a citizen.
That's right, he's here as the citizen tonight, so we won't put him on the spot.
Make a motion to approve the judge's report.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Clerk's monthly report,
Make a motion to approve.
is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Supervisor's report. Now that we got the last page corrected.
Here's where we want to slow things down a little.
Did everybody get a new copy of the bank balance sheet?
Yeah.
Because the last half of the bank balances, it said loading, but it didn't print out what it was. So there is a corrected final bank balance page. Any questions? Okay, is there a motion to approve the supervisor's report?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
County report. We should be closing on the property in Walton for the mental health site very soon. Subdivision's done, environmental's done, basically everything is filed and ready for closing on the property. We got all kinds of new state programs kicking in. We've got the raise the age, which Richard, I guess, got to be one of the two judges that got, the big training on that.
You did?
So now we're trying to look into our crystal ball and figure out a budget for the county, what this is gonna cost us, and we don't know.
There is a meeting tomorrow, after the board of supervisors.
Yeah,
meeting at
for the,
2:30.
that's for the indigent defense,
Correct.
yeah, so,
That ought to be interesting.
yeah. You're gonna be there?
I'm intending to be there, yes. Gonna try to get some
Yeah,
of the
2:30, well, we're shooting for 2:30. Meetings don't always end when they're supposed to, but there'll be a presentation on, indigent defense requirements that New York has, and whether we're gonna wind up setting up a public defender's office, or,
So we'll,
that's kind of what I've been suggesting for a few years, and I got told, oh, we can't do that, it costs too much, and now everybody's like, maybe we should look into doing a public defender's office. So I think that's kind of where some of us are leaning, and the rest don't know anything about it, which is why we're doing the presentation tomorrow.
we do not have any attorneys for this lower the age business. There were 2 attorneys in our county.
Yeah, it's
And we
just,
have to wait for attorneys from Cobblestone or someplace like that.
yeah, it's
Or
gonna
wherever we
be,
have, we have to wait till they get there, if they answer the phone.
if they show up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting, but that's just one of several things that the state threw at us, and then next year it goes from 16-year-olds to 16 and 17-year-olds.
Right.
And if you incarcerate them, they gotta be in their own private jail, basically.
They don't have housing. The only 2 places, according to Chief Mills, is Nassau County and I think he said Erie County.
Yeah, Rochester or somewhere out that way.
Way out, yeah.
Way out west or down New York City.
Yep.
And if the cops make an arrest at 2 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning or something, and the judge says, oh, you're getting locked up, they've gotta
Yeah.
drive them clear down, two sheriff deputies,
Right,
turn around in a day and a half, go back, pick them up, bring them back to Belli for arraignment.
right.
So, and it costs, I think, well, they've already changed it once, but I think the daily rate is something like $938 a day for each one of these 16-year-olds that gets incarcerated. So, needless to say, we wanna try to find ways to, monitor them with ankle bracelets and whatever, you know. And they're looking at some other housing options, but that's down the road. You know, fortunately, we've only had a couple that probably would have qualified in the last several months.
Well, the solution's gonna be they're not gonna arrest anybody. That's what they.
That's, yeah, and it depends, you know, well, you can arrest them, but don't arrest them for a B or a C felony, because then they're going to jail, and it's gonna cost a fortune, but I don't know that you have a choice sometimes, so we'll see what happens. But,
I bet there's unused
Kinda
space
glad
in
we're
the
the only ones
residential
here.
center.
well, they've talked about.
I'm kinda
these
glad we're the only
places,
ones here.
these kind of
You don't wanna
facilities,
tip them
but
off.
So far, nobody,
It's already built.
They know.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, but nobody has gone through and got
They know,
paperwork, so.
trust me, they know.
they know what they can get away with.
I think it's gonna be a pretty good moneymaker if somebody does it. But anywho, any other questions on county business?
DPW's at a standstill.
We haven't heard any more. It's all quiet.
It wasn't different when I was a kid.
I guess the announcement's official that Wayne Reynolds is retiring, so.
Is there, do you know who's in there, or what?
I think in the short term, I think Sue McIntyre's gonna be taking over as acting commissioner till they find somebody. So she's gonna be splitting between that and the landfill operation, so she's gonna be busy. But that's all I know about that at this point, but we haven't seen any more proposals. haven't seen anything on the horizon, so, I don't know. The last I heard, they were gonna look at doing something smaller on Page Avenue, and another small shop somewhere down around Hamden or Walton for the Walton saddle garage that they wanna move out of the floodplain of Walton. So, we'll see what happens, but I'm not expecting to see much anytime soon. I think
Yeah.
probably we're gonna be waiting for somebody to take over and come back with a plan.
Yep.
When does his retirement go into effect?
I'm not sure what the effective date was. I've known about it for a while, but he kinda went around and was saying his goodbyes to a lot of county employees last week, so I don't know if he's already done or,
He is, I tried to
Is he
get
already-
hold of him yet.
yeah.
He's just using his time now, but he's
Yeah.
officially
Yeah,
out.
his last day in the office, he's probably got, I don't know how many weeks of money, vacation time, personal days coming yet, but, anywho, I guess that's pretty much it for the county right now.
Well-
We've got the budget, preliminary budget should be pretty well finalized, I would guess, within the next week or so. We've put in a bunch of time, and it looks like we're gonna make the tax cap, so that's good. The department heads were all pretty good about keeping a pretty tight budget.
Has that happened before?
Last year we made the cap, it's the first time ever.
Oh.
So this will be 2 in a row. We're starting a new trend. So, but the good news with the raise the age, supposedly if we stay under the cap, all those expenses for raise the age are gonna be reimbursable. For the first 3 years anyway. It's a typical state, they'll pass something, they'll fund it, but there's always a limit to the funding. So I think it's only guaranteed for 3 years. After that, it could get real expensive for the county.
Well, if you recall, way back when they started ARC, the state funded that for a few years, and then it became.
Well, there's a lot of funding, that was 100%, then the next year it was like 72, then it goes down to like 38, or I don't even
Yeah,
know
it
where they
keeps-
come up with their numbers, but,
Declining.
yeah. So every year there's funding, there's revenue lines that drop, and we have to decide, are we cutting back on the programs or spending more taxpayer money on it?
I would like to just make a note though, that for the first time that I can remember, good news on the health insurance for the costs, it only went up 1.5%.
Wow.
Normally, we've seen double-digit increases
Yeah.
for the last umpteen years. Health
We
insurance
got to
has
the point,
just
8 or
gone.
9 was a real.
Oh, that would be a
Yeah.
gift. 1.5 is, I haven't seen that in years, and the
No.
dental costs didn't have any increase whatsoever. So that's gonna help tremendously with our budget
Yeah,
too.
very good news.
Yeah,
You gave all that to me.
I did.
Yep. Okay. Moving on to abstracts. We got, let's see. A through SF vouchers number 425 to 473, totaling $217,837.18. And trust and agency 170 to 172, in the amount of $12,418.65. Is there a motion to pay the bills?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anything we forgot? Probably,
I had a question about the accounts. Do we need to keep that capital account sports field open? It has nothing left on it?
Yeah, what, the CDBG grants that we get,
Yeah.
we listed that as sports field, but we're
So
keeping it
just
open, so when
rename
Green
it.
Slate,
Yeah.
gets a drawdown, it will get direct deposited into that account.
Got it.
We're keeping that account open to handle those grants, because we have to keep them separate and non-interest bearing.
And I just signed another thing for Green Slate a couple days ago. Not sure where they are at, but up at Glenn's office, I had to stop up there and sign.
What was that? I remember now, but
What was their first try? It was 200,000.
Yeah, it was something like that.
so we may have to go in and do a transfer to the county to their administrative fees. Oh well, anywho. Well, like I said, Glenn does a good job getting, money for these local businesses. Green Slate has definitely improved the looks of Main Street
Oh,
there. I mean, they do
Great.
this, the buildings look really nice.
It's really good.
All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Very good.
We're gonna tell you what's better,
Yeah. I know the guy.
Don't you dare erase my
John.
stuff, I will give you. Sorry, I didn't,